One other car here for the whole glen, which is exciting. Got some light packing. Right, so we're away. I think it's a 5-mile walk. And we'll see how we go. Peninsula or this one for my tent. I'm actually just going to go down there. It's a nice spot of rocks. Not too shabby. And I'm pretty soaked through between sweat and water because my waders have burst to pieces. So I'm going to get changed and hide in my tent and maybe make some food. Halfway through making my dinner here, there's a trout just risen just out there. Suddenly I'm not very interested in my dinner. See if he comes up again. But it was like a nice big swirl. Decided to get myself out for a wee cast. I've seen a few fish rising in here actually, just in front of the tent. I'm going to work my way around to this point here just for now. I really plan to do most of my fishing tomorrow, but it's quite nice, so why not? Just sat my brand new reel in a big puddle there. My brand new reel, very nice. Push on round, I think there's my final point. Here's my next mark. I like this stone too, it looks good cover. Bit more cover in there. My limited experience tells me. See, there's my limited experience again. There's a fish. There's another fish. So you'll see in this video and the next one that for some reason, upon hooking a fish, the first thing I seem to do is always pull my net out, even if I end up having to try and wheel the fish in with the net in my left hand. For some reason, my gut reaction is always just to have it out, and I don't even realise I've done it half the time. He's a chiddler. Strong fish though. He actually turned out to be not a chiddler at all, and actually a very nice sized fish. Come in here. Till I see you. A pound in him at least. A lovely size fish. Nice trout. Back. What a good start. So this is the first time I'd ever fished this loch, and I was just doing a wee out and back around the right side here, just to see if I could find any nice likely looking spots and maybe have a wee cast at any fish I saw moving. The fish rising right there, and I snagged the bank behind me. Oh, he missed it. He totally flew into the air at that fly. Black kennel, that size 16. And a wee nymph hook. See if that can coax some fish. In this small bay I'm fishing in here, there's a lot of fish moving, but I suspect that we're probably feeding on something tiny like midges, and there's no really way I could have imitate that on the day with the flies I had in my box. So it kind of just leaves you casting at fish which you know you're never going to be able to hook. What is that? A caterpillar or something. Interesting. Oh, there's a fish in there, you bloody rat. See if there's any around here first. You can hear fish moving, but there's so many ripples it's hard to see where. There's two. Keep moving over there. Oh, and there's one in here. Well, I absolutely pooed myself there, to be honest. Wee trout. I think he might have taken the black pennel on top. If I can get him netted. No, it's the back fly. It's the same fly. Come on then. Okay. wee guy. Oh, I wasn't expecting to catch there. Can't wait to watch that back because they jumped like a... There we go. I was just about to take that fly off as well. There we go. I think it's because I'm used to a lot of small loch fishing, so it's kind of a bit more chuck it and chance it. But since the spaces are smaller, fish just seem to hold more in the bits that I'm casting to. Because a lot of the lochs I know the areas, you know. I'm quite new to this one though, so I'm thinking, am I in the wrong place? Am I in the right place? Or I had 2 fish already, but I was just hate the idea of thinking you're just wasting your time and there's loads of fish holding somewhere else. But I think I'll keep working my way around now, because there's fresh kind of water I haven't flogged up here, haven't scared all the fish away from. So moving on is a good tactic, especially in this bigger loch. So I worked my way around, fishing in a few pockets here and there, onto the point that I'd pointed out earlier in the video. Just going solely by the fact that I hadn't seen any fish moving in here, I figured this wasn't maybe the hottest spot in the loch, so I just decided to have a couple casts before heading back. Right, what's this for a cast? This is going to be... That's actually not bad. I think that was a fish. A nice big double haul. For those who don't know what a double haul is, it's basically just a casting technique where your left hand pulls the line back and then back again as you release, and it gives you extra line speed and extra distance. That's like one of the biggest casts I've ever done. Almost a back in there. Points for that. Tell you what we'll do, just before I go back, just as a wee experiment. 4. There's the backing. See if I can cast my whole fly line out, right? So I went to set my camera on a stone to film this. I just dropped my GoPro off here. Down there, and that looks so deep. I think it was sitting on that ledge for like... My first thought was, holy shit, I'm going to have to take my clothes off and jump in there. Oh, I'm so relieved. Look at me. Feeling like I'd really gotten off with one there, I headed back to my tent for the night. That'll maybe do me for the day. A good day though. Really good day. Naturally, I couldn't resist a couple casts at the so-called uncatchable fish from earlier on the way home. There was a wee fly drifting along the surface there. And I thought, maybe if I could put a cast beside him, and then I looked away. 2 seconds later, trout comes up, on the exact fly. I scoffed it. Oh, I got a pull there. I got a pull there, but I was looking at that fish. Oh, that was another. So at this point, the midges had gone quite bad around here, and this is the first time in the year I'd actually really kind of felt them. So I had brought no midgie cream with me. Now, as someone from the islands, I'd consider myself quite midgie resistant, but they were absolutely chewing me to pieces here. Oh, these midges are killing me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm throwing a bit of tree around, man. Last cast, right here. Oh. You forget how hard it makes even the simplest of tasks. You cannot concentrate on anything. Nope. I can't do it. Oh god. Back to the tent for me. Time to go and watch the Euros, I think, in my tent with my 4G. Now we had a wee bit of breeze running in front of the tent, so I'd had a few last casts just before bed. Yes! Oh, you're around. Yes, that was actually the last cast. Oh, that's so good. That spot is so lovely. He's almost blue. Wow. That could be the perfect end. I wonder if that's one that's been nipping about in the front of the tent all day. Okay, now I'm ready for bed. I was like accepting it before, but get around in the morning and try and get some more fishing done. In the morning.